A powerful earthquake has shaken Myanmar, leaving devastation in its wake. On Sunday, March 30, a 5.1 magnitude tremor struck near Mandalay, Myanmar's second-largest city, sending people running in fear. But this was only an aftershock of a much larger disaster. 2 days earlier, a massive 7.7 magnitude earthquake tore through the country, reducing buildings to rubble and sending shockwaves as far as Bangkok, Thailand, and parts of China. The quake, the most powerful to hit Myanmar in over a century, has left a staggering toll, at least 1,700 dead, with authorities warning the true number could rise significantly in the coming weeks. Thousands more are injured or missing. The devastation is widespread. Bridges have collapsed, roads have cracked open, and entire neighborhoods have been leveled. The worst destruction is concentrated in Myanmar's central Sagaing region near Mandalay, a historic city home to more than 1.5 million people. Access to the hardest-hit areas has been severely hampered, with the collapse of a key bridge over the Irrawaddy River further isolating communities in need of urgent assistance. Rescue efforts are underway, with teams searching desperately for survivors trapped beneath the debris. Myanmar's military government, facing mounting pressure, has made a rare international plea for aid, prompting foreign rescue teams to begin arriving in the country. In Bangkok, more than 18 people lost their lives as the tremors caused chaos. 11 were killed when an under-construction high-rise collapsed within minutes, trapping dozens. 7 others died across the city, where nearly 9,500 reports of building damage have poured in. Rescue teams are still searching for approximately 80 people feared buried under the rubble. The United States Geological Survey, USGS, has warned that the death toll may surpass 10,000 based on early projections. Aftershocks have continued throughout the weekend, the most significant measuring 6.7 magnitude on Friday, adding to the destruction and panic.
Yeah, I know. I don't know where's the boat here. Shit.
This disaster comes at an already difficult time for Myanmar, which has been gripped by civil war since 2021. The ongoing conflict has left critical infrastructure weakened, hospitals struggling, and millions in desperate need of food and shelter. Now, with the added burden of a catastrophic earthquake, the country faces an even deeper humanitarian crisis.
I think we're just having an earthquake in Shanghai. The whole fucking building's moving. We're on the 14th floor. Wow. It's either an earthquake or it's who knows. But fuck.
In the rural regions near the quake's epicenter, entire villages have been flattened. Survivors describe a terrifying ordeal. Homes crumbling around them, the ground shaking violently, and loved ones buried beneath the debris. Many remain without access to clean water, electricity, or medical aid, as emergency responders struggle to navigate through landslides and blocked roads. The Myanmar Red Cross has mobilized, setting up emergency relief stations and providing food, water, and first aid to the displaced. However, the scale of the destruction has overwhelmed local efforts, with reports of shortages in essential supplies. Volunteers and medical personnel are working around the clock, treating injuries ranging from fractures to severe trauma, while makeshift shelters are being erected to house those who have lost everything.
เนี่ยแผ่นดินไหวเหรอวะดูไฟระเบิดมันระเบิดแล้วอะ
International response teams from neighboring countries, including Thailand and India, have begun arriving with specialized rescue equipment and trained personnel. The United Nations has also pledged support, calling the situation in Myanmar a humanitarian
ถล่ม
catastrophe.
แล้วน่ะมันจะหลุดแล้วน่ะ
Yet political tensions complicate relief efforts as the country's military leadership maintains tight control over foreign aid distribution. As rescue and recovery operations continue, the full extent of the disaster remains unknown. Families search through the wreckage for missing relatives, while survivors brace for more aftershocks. The coming weeks will be critical in determining the true impact of this devastating earthquake and the ability of Myanmar to recover from one of the deadliest natural disasters in its history.
ใช่ใช่เนี่ยเพื่อนนั้นถ่ายวิดีโอเลยโอ้ my god เพื่อน
In a rare appeal for international assistance, Myanmar's military leaders, typically resistant to foreign intervention, have called for urgent help following a devastating earthquake. Countries across the globe have responded swiftly, deploying teams and resources to aid in rescue and relief efforts. China was the first to arrive in Yangon on Saturday, with state broadcaster CCTV reporting that Beijing has pledged $13.8 million in humanitarian aid.
ใหญ่ๆเนี่ยပြီးတော့ဘေးအင်းကြီးထိကုန်ပြီဒီဟာလေးဟိုကမြေကြီးတွေအပ်လာဟုတ်တယ်ဟိုကျေပဲရက်တက်မဟုတ်အလေတွေကနေပြီးတော့ဘေးတွေကိုခွာလို့နေလို့သူ့တော်တာကြီးဟာဘုံကနေတော့ဘုံအိမ်နဲ့မနေနဲ့လို့ပြောလိုက်တယ်အိမ်နဲ့မနေဘယ်ရောက်လဲအိမ်မတက်နေရတယ်ကိုရတယ်အိမ်ထဲနေရတယ်တက်နေရကိစ္စမရှိဘူးအိမ်မှာပုံတိုးတယ်ဗျအကြောင်းလည်းဒုက္ခပဲအကြောင်းလည်းမကြီးရအဲ့ဒါအကြောင်းလည်းထဲ
Russia quickly followed, sending specialists equipped with search dogs, anesthesiologists, and psychologists, according to the Russian Emergencies Ministry. Other nations, including the United Kingdom, Ireland, and Australia, have committed over $20 million in aid packages. United States President Donald Trump condemned the disaster as terrible and vowed that the U.S. would also provide assistance. Additionally, India, Singapore, Malaysia, and Hong Kong have pledged support.
Bro, it's cracking!
တလန်းတွေကိုအကုန်လုံးကွေးပြီးတော့အမကြောင်း
The United Nations has allocated an immediate $5 million for relief efforts and is mobilizing emergency teams. However, the task ahead remains formidable. Infrastructure weakened by years of civil war suffered further damage in the quake, and the affected region includes areas controlled by both the military junta and opposing rebel groups, complicating coordination efforts.